Wow, that worked. A bear.
You're through to the next round.
There's not a next round.
All right. Now I've had my alcohol. I'm ready to talk about Nativity. Good old Nativity, eh? First of four. First of four. There's 4 Nativity movies. The Nativity movies made it to more than a trilogy. Yeah. Yeah. Nativity is a movie about Martin Freeman, who is a sad teacher. Teacher is sad. His girlfriend broke up with him, moved to Hollywood for this big producer job. His best friend is his kind of now enemy, kind of. Just they don't like each other really. They're not really enemies until the start of the film, but he teaches he does the nativities at the big fancy school down the road. Martin Freeman's stuck working at shitty RS apparently. That's you know, that's kind of how it's described. So when he's told that he's gonna have to put together this year's nativity play, and at the same time he gets this new teaching assistant who is shit, and he has to use him to help make the play, just things start going very wrong for him. And then an accidental lie. It was kind of on purpose, but it wasn't meant to get out so wide. About Hollywood coming to see the show. Puts him in more trouble, danger, times, bad things. So I mean, it's exactly what you'd expect in a lot of ways. You know, they're trying to cast the kids who've all got their own little personalities, you know, which almost have one dimension to them. And there's all these, you know, there's a whole lot in the audition scene stuff. There's a whole lot in the trying to maintain the lie stuff. It's all this kind of stuff. And then there's some stuff you don't expect, like the finale being the play. Played out over about 20 minutes of the film. With, you know, angels coming down from churches, helicopters, actual good performance, you know, the best like nativity you've ever seen from primary school children. Oh, and there's also the whole part where he kind of kidnaps 2 children and brings them to Hollywood with him. That's didn't see that one coming, no. Anyway, with a cast of strange but capable school kids, the most irritating and truly irredeemable, though that's never really addressed, character in Mr. Poppy. Like, he's a shit. And Martin Freeman pretending he's the, I don't know, I guess the kind of like somewhat responsible version of like Jack Black in School of Rock. Here is my 1-minute review for Nativity.
Everybody make sure you've done a boo and a wee.
Nativity.
Every time I sit down and start watching this, I go, oh god, I can't believe I used to like this. And then the third act comes where they do the play, and it's just, everything's better again. And I go, fine, you got me, I still like it, you cheeky boys. There's so much about those earlier scenes, you know, all the comedy is lame, a lot of the scenes just kind of suck, the kids don't seem to be that good at acting. Mr. Poppy is a I hate him. I just hate him. They act like Martin Freeman's just got to learn to loosen up to like him more, but no, Mr. Poppy's shit. So it should, basically what I'm saying, be unretrievable by the time they get to the final act. And yet, it's just so good. That final act is so good that by the end of it, you're left smiling, and that's kind of what's important, you know? You are left going, hell yeah, you know what? Okay, fair enough, you got me. And Nativity's not a great film, but it's an enjoyable, trashy one, and that's the Christmas film forte, really, isn't it? That's what you look for. I'm giving Nativity 64 out of 100. It shouldn't score that highly, but once again, I'm kind of giving a few extra marks, maybe just a couple extra marks for Christmas. I just can't help myself. It just keeps happening, guys. I'm sorry. And that is all for this one, guys. It's warm. It's warm. Jeez, it is warm. But please subscribe, because if I make 900 by Christmas, I'll be so happy. Not as happy as I'd be if I made 1,000 by Christmas, but you get the point. Subscribe!